I'm sitting here with Tom Schlader from Vail Mountain Rescue, and if you're ever in a crisis in anywhere located in the mountains, these are the people that you want to call. Tom, first of all, I want to thank you for being here this morning, but then I want to thank you for everything else that you do for our community.
Well, thank you for having us. We enjoy getting, the word out on what we do and who we are, and it really does help. Just in the education of our locals and our guests.
It totally helps, and you guys always have the craziest stories whenever you come in and kind of debrief us on what your week looked like. So let's talk a little bit about what your previous week looked like.
Last week was fairly busy. It started off, I believe it was on Tuesday, we had a ATV accident off of Resolution Road, which actually runs out of Camp Hale toward the east, up toward Folly Hilliard Hut. Real popular in the winters, still real popular in the summer. It was an 18-year-old young man that crashed his ATV. He had a broken collarbone and a pretty good laceration to his face. So we sent a team up and with a SAR paramedic and stabilized him and brought him back down to Camp Hale, put him in an ambulance, and off he went to Vail Valley Medical Center.
I feel like people always forget that even though this is a resort town, you're walking into the wilderness. You are going out into the wild here.
Sure. I mean, the valley's real small, and once you get beyond those town borders, you're in our territory.
Yeah. Well, it's not even our territory. It's like the universe's territory, and there's a lot of unknown out there.
Sure. Like Thursday morning, we got a call real early, which is kind of strange. It was about 9:30, and we had a couple that was up bouldering up by Booth Falls, right above the waterfall, and he fell down, and about a 200-pound rock landed on his ankle.
Oh, no.
Ended up with a compound fracture, and we sent about 13 people up.
Wow.
With and another paramedic, and it turns out he was bleeding so bad we had to hoist him out of there with a Black Hawk helicopter from Hats.
Wow.
We did hear later on that evening that he had been in surgery and was going to keep the foot and ankle and all that, which is awesome. But they did say that if we would have had to hike him out, just put him on a litter and carry him out, he probably wouldn't have made it. He would have lost too much blood.
Wow. So what, like, life-saving work that you guys are doing. And it's so crazy to me because I feel like all of these accidents happen within a blink of an eye.
Yeah, it's, just one wrong step and something can happen. It's not their fault that it happened.
No.
It just, it does.
It totally does. Okay, we're going to take a quick break, and then we're going to take a look at that full weather forecast, and then we're going to come back and keep chatting.
Okay.
All right, so stay tuned for a look at that full weather forecast, and then right after that, we'll be right back with more great information from Tom.